Yeah, it's not like that at all.
Yes.
All right, here we go.
That's the working title.
Here we go.
Dawn of whatever.
Welcome everybody to the Hall After Dark live online comic book auction. This is episode 74 on January 13th, 2020. Welcome everybody. Welcome John's Cough making a guest appearance here this evening.
Third week in a row.
We got a nearly full house tonight. Well, not as full as last week, but good enough. We're going to go around the room real quick. And to my right is Matty Moe. You'll be hearing more from him just a little bit. Flipping the tiles, the man, the myth, the legend, AG himself. Lovely Ryan is, of course, taking your comments on our monitor live feed. Johnny Max working the camera. And surely not least, friend and cohort to my left.
The cough that wouldn't die.
John is here tonight with us, and I am your co-host, Jake. So we'll be getting into our auction here in just a little bit. For anybody, if this is possible, who still may be new to our weekly fiasco here, we're going to run through the bare essentials here. And if any of this goes too quickly for you, don't forget the terms and conditions are always posted at the top of our page. You can scroll up there and check that out. This is a claim it now auction as opposed to a bidding auction, so think of it as a buy it now type situation. You'll see prices stickered on each of the books as we reveal them. We're going to break up the evening into 10-minute rounds, so each round will last 10 minutes. There are 6 rounds. Wow, we're off to an early start here. 12 items per round, so at the end of the 6 rounds, you're going to see 72 items total. In about an hour and a half or so, try to wrap this thing up around 8 o'clock. That's a step up. So AG will reveal the books one at a time, turning the tiles. Along the top row is A1 through A6, and the bottom row is B1 through B6. So the way that you claim an item, if you see one that you want, is in the comments on this live video, you just say, I claim, and then whatever the letter and number denotation is. The first person that we see do that at our end on Ryan's screen will be announced as the winner. More on that in just a little bit. Deeper dive on some of those details. Please keep in mind that the deadline for payment, anybody who makes a successful claim, is expected to pay by 6 p.m. on Wednesday. As long as you do that, you get entered into our weekly raffle drawing. This week's raffle prize is a Marvel Universe, it's the official handbook, official handbook of the Marvel Universe Omnibus.
Awesome.
So if cast your mind back there to the 80s when Marvel was publishing those awesome issues that basically was like an encyclopedia of everybody, every villain, every hero in the Marvel Universe, well, they put them all together in one big hardcover.
Encyclopedia of the Marvel Universe.
AG, flip that over. What's the suggested retail price on that baby?
$75.
Well,
$75. I changed my mind. We're not giving that thing away.
Sure shit.
No, that's going to one lucky winner who will be randomly drawn in our raffle on Wednesday evening. Pretty cool. So without further delay, I'm going to pass this over to John, and he's going to give you some updates here on
He of the good news.
how this works. He of the very good
All
news.
right, Happy New Year, everyone. Just wanted to make everyone aware right off the top there's been a change coming into 2020. We are no longer going to be offering active subscribers a 10% discount. We had actually had a differentiator for them all of last year. We're actually not going to do that this year. What we're going to do is we're going to cut that out just to make sure it evens things for everyone involved. So we have a lot of people that don't have subscriptions here, don't get these advantages that some do. Instead, well, let me give you the downside first. So the downside is the 10% goes away. We still love you, still adore you, our subscribers. They keep the place open, let's be honest. The upside is we're going to pump it into a little bit additional fun and some extra perks within the auction. So there's going to be ways everyone can scale up here, almost like leveling up in a video game. It's kind of how we're looking at it here. So we'll have some new stuff to introduce to everyone, and that's in lieu of that 10% discount. Again, apologize. Hopefully you're going to see a big value on the back end. I'm sure you will. So with that, we're going to continue back down the road of process. The first one is shown on Ryan's screen. So you may be first on your screen, or you may be first on someone else's screen. It's what Ryan sees first on his end. So we appreciate everyone respecting that fact. Something to keep in mind that there's a 20-second lag between the time that we send the signal out. We send it one time to everyone. How it's actually received and processed on your end could cause a lag or a delay or anything like that. If you get frustrated, the best thing you can do is disconnect and reconnect in. That's really on Facebook's end. It's on the internet end. It's not ours. Nothing we can do about it. Some people will be a couple of seconds behind others. Depends on how you connect in and how you're receiving the signal. Apologize for that. Nothing that we can do, but please don't get frustrated. Any issues or questions with the decisions on claimants, let's take it offline. Happy to talk to anyone about it. Make everything 100% right all the time. Speaking of which, all grades quoted are our best estimates, and most prices are based off the Overstreet Comic Book price guide and their grading system. Any issues or dissatisfaction with any purchases? So you get something, we say it's a VF, you get it like, nah, I think it's a fine. Give us a jingle, we'll take it back, 100% guaranteed every time. Want to make this a positive for everyone. Everything is always a subjective. We do the best of our abilities, so again, no negatives and there's no real commitment. If you're not happy, 100% back. You got that from us. Let's please keep the comment section clean and appropriate and respectful at all times. Everyone seems to do a pretty good job with that. Again, thank you for respecting Ryan's screen, and he is considered in this game. You are Darkseid.
All right, I like Darkseid.
Better than Thanos.
Yes,
That's
yeah.
silly glove.
Darkseid does stuff.
All right, keep going.
All right. So welcome everybody. If it's your first time joining us tonight and you make a successful claim, we need your email address that's associated with your PayPal account so we can invoice you. If we don't get your email address, we can't invoice you, and you don't get your book, and you're bummed out. If you have joined us before and made successful claims, we have your email in our Shield database, so that is all set. Invoices will be sent out on Tuesday, which is tomorrow. Payment is due by 6 p.m. on Wednesday, so you get entered in for the raffle drawing. So if you don't pay by 6 on Wednesday, you don't get entered in, and then you miss out on that. So that's also a bummer. For anyone that is local and has made successful claims, we do offer a free in-store pickup. So if you're local, come on down, and that'll shave you the shipping cost.
Shave the ship?
Yep.
That'll shave my shipping?
I don't know about that, but it will
that's
save
particular.
you on the shipping. So.
You did say it'll shave you on the shipping.
Yeah, pork chops and apple
It'll
sauce.
It shaves some cost off, see?
He'll flip you.
Yes.
You're doing great. Keep going.
I am done.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Wow,
that's
you
it.
finished strong, dude.
I did.
Great job, Ryan. Awesome. Gonna get ready for round 1 of 6 tonight. Oh, there's one more. Yeah, you want to jump on in? That's a good one.
Cool. So,
That's my bad.
no, that's all right. So we got an update on something we're going to introduce this evening. We got a few ideas from our year-end extravaganza we did last week.
Yeah, we got a lot of feedback.
Yeah.
People are real good with their suggestions, so we're gonna incorporate them in here. And
Plus, it was fun for us. We think it was fun for you, and yeah.
I smoked 2 cigarettes after, and I don't even smoke.
In the past, you may recall that we have done free what we call double haul books. They're usually variants of a certain theme that Ryan's picked out ahead of time, and there's one hidden on the top row, one hidden on the bottom row. Well, we're going to take that idea and we're going to build on that, make it a little more interesting for you. We'll still have one double haul book, but we're also, instead of a second double haul, we're going to throw in a discount. So you're going to get either 15% off, possibly, 25% off the price of the book you claim, or possibly, if you pick the right one, the book you claimed will be free. So those are hidden throughout the auction this evening. We're going to see how this goes. And
So just so I'm clear, Jake.
yes, sir.
So we used to have double haul books in row A and one in row B. Now there's randomly inserted different things. Could be wild cards, you know.
Right.
So we're an old Joke is Wild, old game show
Exactly,
kids, right?
yep.
70s kids. So that's what we're thinking here. Sort of like get something behind the board. It used to be double haul. I know, AG, you guys have no idea what we're talking about.
No,
That's
I think
cool. Stick with me here.
wild card is a good way to think of it. So there's
Yeah.
no way to know until the book is claimed.
Everything's
and we
randomly
flip
done,
it.
just like it used to be before. So we're not sure what's what it could be, but yeah, the book could be free. It's just going to have some extra fun, and this is open to everyone. Everyone that claims a book, so it's randomly inserted one in each row. So
And if
well
it's-
done, great slide too, by the way.
Thanks,
You
buddy.
know I love when you use Bane.
Now, anticipating questions, if you get a free book, does that count as a paid book towards the raffle?
Sure, yeah, because you didn't know that when you claimed it.
Great,
So, yeah.
great question.
Yeah, but good
John's
question.
digging
No,
deep.
That is a good question.
John's digging deep.
Yeah. That's still, you still count as a claimer. Yeah.
John, you have any more questions?
No, that was the only one popping in my head.
Matt, how you doing over there?
Pretty good.
All right, man. Just
gonna
checking.
survive?
All right, I think everybody's good.
You gonna survive?
Any questions? Are we good to go?
We're good to go.
I think we're going to get going here with round 1 in, it says 4 minutes. I don't want to wait too much longer.
There are going to be 6 rounds tonight, folks.
All right.
So we got a big show for you tonight.
This is newly added.
You ready? I'm ready.
Everybody's ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Early birds get the worms. Round 1, right out of the gate. Got some great stuff here tonight. I'm really excited.
Round 1, A1.
A1.
Top of the stack is a copy of the Black Panther, issue number 3 from 1977. This book is estimated to be in very fine or above condition. Features white to off-white pages. written, illustrated, cover. He probably did the ad work himself, Mr. Jack Kirby. So created the whole thing. Again, writing, pencils, inks, cover. Jack the King, 1977. Very fine or above, $15. So if you want to claim that book in the comments section, you put A1, and whoever gets the Ryan screen first will be deemed the successful claimant.
Exactly.
And we'll invoice you tomorrow.
Easy peasy.
That's what they tell me. Great book. A2. A2 is a recent release, Spawn issue number 302 from 2009. Nearman Plus is the estimated grade of this book, which features a Todd McFarlane cover D, and it's the first appearance of the She-Spawn. See, that's another one, She-Spawn. You can do that too with that.
She spawns by the She
So She-Spawn, Todd McFarlane, cover D, Image Comics, Nearman Plus, $8. It's a great cover. The She-Spawn. Do you know what she's all about?
Sure, surely I do.
Don't call me Sherman.
Oh my God, the She-Spawn. Now I'm stuck. A3. A3 is an awesome copy of the Batman Family Giant. I was so geeked when this came out, man. I'm going to try to stay on track here, but I was pumped when this came out because you got a whole lot of Batman for only 50 cents. It was good stuff. Batman Family Giant number 1 from 1975. Very fine plus is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages, an awesome Mike Grell cover, and has some Neil Adams interior pencils.
Wow.
So 1 original story and 3 reprints usually.
Okay, cool.
The reprint in this one is the origin of the Man-Bat. It's a
that
huge
George
Kirk Langstrom.
It sure looks like George Washington.
George got a hold of a flaming sword. It's going down.
So we have Michael Thompson for A1.
A1, that great deal, $15. Thanks, Michael. I think that Batman Family, but that actually reprints the first Batgirl Robin team up.
Okay.
But it's got a great Mike Grell cover.
I love her motorcycle.
I love it. $30. Such a bargain.
Not very aerodynamic, though.
No, but doesn't matter.
All right, moving on to A4.
A4.
A4 is a copy of X-Men Unlimited number 1 from 1993. This book is estimated to be in near-mint plus condition. This book has been double signed by Dan Panosian and Scott Lobdell. It's a Dynamic Forces release, so on the back it has the certificate of authenticity. On the back, AG, if you could show me the certificate of authenticity, he doesn't want to. He's looking, he's like, why don't
Well,
I
no, I
want
was looking to see if it was one of those covers you had it wrapped around type of thing.
I
with
like
it,
that.
you
I
know,
appreciate you
so-
double checking the math. Dynamic Forces, so COA there. This is number 1834 of 5K. X-Men Unlimited number 1, 1993, near-mint plus, double signed.
Kerry Jansen for A3.
A3, Kerry. Great snipe. Love it. Wait till you see it.
Thanks, Gary.
It's in great shape.
All right, A5.
A5 is a copy of The Mighty Thor, number 344 from 1984. I didn't do that on purpose. Thor 344 from 1984. Very fine near mint condition. This book features Walt Simon writing, art, and cover, and it's the first appearance of the character Malekith, who we saw in Thor the Dark World, which I think is an underrated movie.
It
Haters.
is.
Haters. But Malekith, so first appearance of that character. Thor 344. Oh, $10. Great deal. A6, please, sir. The great Walt Simon. A6 is going to be a 6X set.
Ooh.
All copies of Before Watchmen Ozymandias. This is a full 6X run, written by the great Len Wein and illustrated by Jay Lee, who provides the interior artwork and the covers. So, put out in 2012. All are estimated to be in near-mint plus condition, only $25.
And Rob Toomey for A4.
A4, hey, Rob.
Wow, Rob Toomey's on that auction.
Crazy ass Jay Lee covers. They're awesome.
They're really good.
Is there a definitive? Is it Osmandius? Is it what's the definitive?
I've always said Ozymandias. I thought that was
Really?
the
I said
classical.
Ozymandias.
I thought they said Mandius in the movie. Show.
It's always one of those raging comic types. Just double checking the math, everybody. But it's a great set. So
That's
6X
good,
set for only $25, less than $5 a book with my public school math. B1, coming around the corner here, round number 1. This is an awesome copy of Amazing Spider-Man issue 700 from 2013. This book is estimated to be in near mint or above condition. It is the final issue of Volume 1. So from the original Spider-Man 1, this concluded the volume, so final issue in the series. It features the death of Peter Parker. It is a first print copy, and it also has the digital code intact. So I've been making a point to look for digital codes. So these digital code intact. $25.
B2.
Solid price. That is a copy of Miles Morales Spider-Man number 6 from 2019. That was last year, you know.
Wow.
Last year. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of this book. This does has the digital code, as previously mentioned. It is the first appearance of the character Starling.
The Vulture's granddaughter.
The Vulture's got a granddaughter. The Vulture was getting busy.
I guess about as much as
Jesus.
Palpatine.
It was
Apparently.
business time.
That's an interesting concept. Yeah, I don't know if I can go on. So, no, Miles Morales Spider-Man number 6 from 2019, Near Mint Plus, first appearance of the character Starling, only $10. B3, please. AG.
You get it.
Thank you, sir. This is awesome. This is a copy of Where Monsters Dwell, issue 6 from 1970. Estimated to be in fine, very fine minus condition. Book features white pages, Stan Lee's writing, Jack Kirby and Steve Ditko cover and interior artwork. Essentially, it's a reprint of Tales to Astonish number 11, the first appearance of Groot.
Nice.
Ben DeShane for B2.
B2. Ben
First
DeShane.
appearance of Starling.
Who spoke?
Reprint is
Bob Marks for B3.
B3, Bob. It's a
Bob
great
Marks.
deal. The book on that is 45. Pretty great. Thank you.
Going
Those
across.
reprints, early
B4.
70s, are awesome. Got a few tonight. B4 is a copy of The Silver Surfer, issue 16 from 1970. This book is estimated to be in fine plus condition. Features the writing of Mr. Stan Lee and the artwork of John Buscema. And it's a throwdown between the Surfer and Mephisto.
Nice.
Mephisto rumored to be a big play in Thor, right? Coming up.
I think I've heard that. Yeah.
Yeah.
With, what's his face?
Donnie Cates wants to use them.
Good stuff, yeah. Mephisto, great book, $30. It's a volume 1. B5, please, sir. So B5 is a copy of Action Comics issue number 500 from 1979. Book is estimated to be in very fine near mint minus condition with white pages. It's got an awesome Ross Andrew cover. Has interior art by the great Kurt Swan, and is one of those oversized anniversary editions. Kind of does the wraparound. Really cool stuff. So celebrating the 500th issue of Action Comics. Great deal, $10. Last one of the round.
Ryan Jackson for B5.
B5, Ryan Jackson.
Ryan, like that copy. Solid books, real fun to find too. Last one of the round is going to be a copy of Meet the Skrulls. I'm dying to meet them. Issue number 1 from 2019, so fairly recent release. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of this book. This is a first print copy, and it's the first appearance of the Warners. I'm not so up to date on Meet the Skrulls, but it's super hot.
So it's more or less confirmed that Disney Plus TV show is going to feature or star pretty
Skrulls?
much this family. Yeah, they're going to
That's
use
cool.
this
That'd be
idea.
kind of funny,
Yeah.
right? The reverse they live in. Interesting. It would explain a lot, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It's probably real. Cool stuff. So that's it for round 1.
Awesome. What do we got left? Just over a minute left for this round. Still some really good gets up
We
there.
haven't
left
found
on
any of the
board.
goodies yet.
Not yet. They're hiding up there somewhere. Take a look
New
at what's
goodies.
still there, including the A2 spot, which is Spawn number 302 in Near Mint to Near Mint Plus condition. Has the first appearance of She-Spawn. Over there in the A5
John
spot.
Collins for A2.
Is that John Collins for
That
A2?
is John Collins for A2.
Fantastic.
John Collins, top of the table.
Kerry Jansen for B4.
Mr. Kerry Jansen's jumping on that B4 Silver Surfer book, which is an awesome cover.
Well, Mr. Jansen.
Uh-oh.
Kerry found a flipper.
Ah, Kerry, you got that
the
book for free.
copies, yes.
Ding, 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 ding.
I love it.
First free book of the night. going to
Jake,
Kerry
you win
Jansen.
the night with using codpiece. That's awesome. So that's a freebie now for Kerry.
Yep.
Thanks, buddy.
Congratulations.
Awesome.
All right, so back to the books that are still left on the board. Yeah,
Matthew.
Matt should
Matthew's
go.
got one job. $10.99.
Alexander Garcia for
Listen,
A5.
it's still selling. That's all that matters.
Alexander Garcia picking up which book?
I don't have it open.
A5?
Yep.
Mighty
You
Thor.
want to make a noise?
That's awesome.
Oh,
Look at that.
ding, ding, ding.
Oh, you got a
Yeah,
double.
okay.
So Alexander gets himself a
Okay,
free
okay.
copy of
Thanks.
The Astonishing X-Men.
Alex Ross variant cover. Nice pickup.
All hell's breaking loose.
Alex Rossberry cover going to Alexander. Thanks for tuning in.
That's awesome.
So we're still live barely here. That's the end of round number 1. We're going to break it down and set up for round number 2. 12 all new books.
Slide is up.
You're awesome.
Excellent. Just letting everybody know that in case you weren't paying attention.
That was awesome.
It was for you guys. You guys are always
Lucy's
complaining you
goosey.
don't know when
No,
it's
that's good. I like that.
Just don't look at him.
So our next event coming up is January 25th, Saturday
You
from
know,
11.
sounds like
Yeah,
Ron Burgundy.
I'm putting
The 25th?
my emphasis on the other syllable.
Oh my God.
From 11 to 3 on January 25th, we're having an open house event for our Pro Services department, meaning that our Pro Services manager himself, Manoli, will be here to take your questions and basically help you out with your books. If you're thinking of
Bingo!
submitting them for grading at CGC or CBCS, go on and bring them in. That's the best way to do it. That way he can give you an exact quote for free consultation, free quote. You can't beat that. And that'll be going on here at the hall from 11 to 3 on Saturday the 25th.
That's for you,
We
Matt.
call them an ingest day, as in we're
I call it an
taking
ingest day. You call it an ingest day.
I call it indigestion
It's
day.
like Ozymandias. Same difference.
So that's our next event here at the hall coming up very soon. Check it out.
You say Mandius. I say Diaz.
The great thing about that is that Manoli can also press and or
say
clean
penis.
your
You
books
say
if they
caca.
have the, if the
That's a pen.
condition warrants it. He'll let you know. He'll take a look, and he does that all himself. He doesn't farm out any part of the cleaning or the pressing. And if that'll help the grade, he can look at it and let you know. AG's working hard, setting up 12 all new books for round number 2.
And that's all you got to say about that.
That is, I'm moving on. I'm sticking with what I know.
That was a good transition. I was like, what? It's like pulling over in the middle of the street.
You usually get hit when that
That's
happens,
what
just like I did.
Exactly. Don't worry about us in the back seat of this whole thing. Round number 2 is 6. We went up from 5. It's going to be weird and wacky every week. It's going to be different. Some weeks it'll be
Keep it
3
interesting.
rows. It's, we want to have it. It's fun and different and not bore people. So that's why
Well,
everything's
yeah, we
waxed.
want to make sure we don't bore people.
Yeah.
So this is round number 2.
Because we are such a
Listen,
boring
keep
group
doing
of human
that.
beings.
Listen, just let me do the goddamn thing. Let's go.
I'll tell the show.
Jesus.
A1.
A1.
Let's go.
First one out of the chute, copy of the Eternals, Volume 1, number 13 from 1977. Fine, very fine, the estimated grade of this book, which features the writing art cover, the man himself, Jack Kirby. First appearance of the Forgotten One, a.k.a. Gilgamesh.
I thought I was the forgotten.
The Forgotten One, they finally gave him a name, and it's Gilgamesh. But no, classic
good for
Eternals
Forgotten One.
character. Yeah, Eternals, man, people specking on that big. 1977, fine, very fine, a great buy for $12.
And it's going to Bob Marks.
Hey, Bob.
Bob's the winner of our raffle prize from last week. That graded
really?
Spawn number
That's
1,
right. Oh,
9.8.
Bob.
Yeah, congratulations, Bob.
Nice.
A2.
A2 is a 2-pack. Really seen these two. These are called books called Death Dealer. This was put out by Eurotic Comics. So real low press run of 1996, 1997. Both these books are written by Glenn Danzig. Yeah, you know
Danzig.
it. Mother, you got it. And Liam Shaw provided the art, and the covers are all Frank Frazetta. So it's based off of the Frank Frazetta concept of the Death Dealer. So it features 2 Frank Frazetta covers and has some influence inside for Liam Shaw.
Horsey.
Hard to find, yeah, Eurotix.
Luke Olette for A2.
Luke.
Great buy,
Luke.
issue 2 and 3.
Dealing death.
Oh, just the Frazetta art's awesome. The Piano Man, Luke.
A3.
A3 is an awesome copy of Monsters on the Prowl, issue 11 from 1971.
What's up,
Very
Zero?
fine plus is the estimated grade of this book, which features off-white pages. The writing of Mr. Stan Lee. Jack Kirby provided the cover and interior pencils. Inside, Steve Ditko provided the inks. There's also the inks on the cover. So you got a Kirby-Ditko team up there. First, Ekmu, the Living Hulk. So the prototype for the Hulk. This is what this character was. Ekmu, who's now going to be in the Immortal Hulk
Yep.
series.
Yep. And
So this guy's going to turn up everywhere.
Zimu.
Joe Barone for A3.
First Ekmu. So this is a reprint of his first appearance from Journey into Mystery number 62. It's a classic.
Mr. Barone.
Beautiful copy.
What?
What's out?
25% off.
25%
5% off.
What the hell's going on here?
The porcupine
I
brings
thought this was a
you-
good idea.
Well, I didn't know where he's going to put them.
And random. That's cool.
All right.
All right, buddy.
All right, A4.
A4. A4 is a copy of the Batgirl. So what'll happen is Ryan will take that percentage off when we go to do the invoice. Correct, sir?
And we'll take it out of Ryan's paycheck.
Thank you, Ryan.
Out of Jake's
I-
paycheck.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
as
not
if-
sure either one of you get one. at
That's
this
funny
point.
because it
This
sounds
is a
like I
copy
get
of
paid.
Batgirl, issue number 15 from 2018. Near mint minus is the estimated grade of this book. This is a Josh Middleton cover B. So cover Bs are always sought after. They're always under ordered, and they always feature a pretty cool artwork from a hard artist. This checks all those boxes. Josh Middleton cover B, 15, only $8.
This kind of is an almost kiss cover.
Almost kissing. If they kind of reach in a little bit more, yeah, maybe. I'd give it to him. That's not even getting to first base. A5.
Still got mono.
That's not cool. This is a copy of Tales of Suspense, number 78 from 1966. This is in very good condition, so solid 4, great looking book. Iron Man and Captain America are the two featured characters in this, written by the great Stan Lee. Jack Kirby, as always, provides the cover of the artwork, and Gene Colan provided some artwork as well. So I think Mean Gene worked on the Iron Man story in this, and Kirby did the Captain America story.
It's got Nick Fury in it,
Yeah,
too.
$15, very good,
Ryan
1966.
Jackson, grade 5.
Great buy. Thanks, Ryan. Those are great books. Good price. Thanks, buddy.
And E6.
The two giants working on it. Fairly new release here. This is a copy of the new Thor, issue number 1. Near mint plus is the estimated grade of this book. It's a 1 in 25 Marco Scalera variant. This features the writing of Mr. Donny Cates. So Donny Cates is in charge of Thor. Here we go.
Yep.
And so this is the 1 in 25 Marco Scalera variant cover.
Featuring
$12.
The Black Surfer.
Black Surfer.
So it's, in a way, it's an homage to
Oh,
Silver
yeah.
Surfer number
Number
4,
four.
where they face
Pretty
off.
awesome.
Yeah.
$12. Great buy. All right, let's go around the
Ben
corner.
Shane for A6.
Hey, Ben,
A6 to Ben DeShane.
you had me a Black Surfer. I love it. B1.
E1.
Oh.
B1 is a unusual book you find. Copy of Showcase Comics issue 100 from 1978. Near mint is the estimated grade of this book, which was written by the great Paul Levitz. Joe Stanton provided the cover and the interior pencils, such as this is the anniversary book for the title. And it thinks that those are all the Showcase featured characters on the cover. So it's a pretty huge piece on the front. But yeah, just tough to find book, issue number 100. $15. It's got Aquaman front and center, baby. Love it. It's got white pages, too. The book is $23. Should I go on? No, let's do B2.
Michael Thompson for B1.
See, Michael? Kismet. It's a great book. Condition's awesome, too. The purple cover is beautiful.
Yeah, I love that purple
No
cover.
chipping. It's a great looking book.
Yep. What's going on there, Richie?
AG's having technical difficulties.
No, he's good. He's good.
AG's got vertigo. B2. Don't say that. B2 is a copy of the Spider-Man Special Edition one-shot from 1992. Near mint plus is the estimated grade of this book, which is embossed and has white pages. Let me just say embossed one more time.
Embossed.
But yeah, pretty cool. Tough to find one-shot. Got our buddy the Venom in it. Embossed cover. The poster is also firmly attached. Some posters that get ripped out. This one has the poster firmly attached. And it's the trial of Venom. How'd they get him into the court?
That's a good question.
It must be contained in that
Like
book.
super villain. Court.
Bailiff, restrain that symbiote.
Pretty cool stuff, though.
B3.
Did I say it's embossed? This is a 2-pack. Really jacked and pumped about these two. Copies of Uncanny X-Men 141 and 142 from 1981.
Nice.
Both are newsstand copies of the book. Again, both have white pages. So Days of Future Past, parts 1 and 2. Chris Claremont did the writing. John Byrne did the artwork and the cover. Guide on these two would be $85. So fine, very fine. So 7.5. They're really nice. If you don't own copies of them, now's the time to get in on it.
That's
Again,
it.
it's newsstand as denoted in the lower left-hand corner.
Yep.
We see a barcode instead of a face or sometimes a strike-through. So available on newsstands and generally tougher to find in higher grade condition.
That's a deal.
Bob
because they got
Marks for
Michael.
B2.
B2 to Bob Marks.
Bob Marks, there you go, embossed.
All right, just under
So
3
yeah,
minutes
it's a
left.
2-pack newsstand, great buy 65. This one's pretty jacked and pumped. This is a copy of the Superman issue number 317 from 1977. Very fine minus is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages and a pretty seminal Neil Adams cover. Kurt Swan provided the interior pencils on the book, but just an iconic Neil Adams cover of the Superman. Issue number 317, very fine minus, $20. Great buy. B5. B5 is a copy of Rom's Space Knight, issue 1 from 1979. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages. It was written by the great Bill Mantlo. Frank Miller provided the cover. It's the first appearance of the character Rom, first appearance of the Space Knights, and the first appearance of the Dire Wraiths. It all goes down in this one.
You mean the Knopfler band?
No, not the Knopfler
Oh,
band.
okay.
But Rom is a pretty badass Space Knight, so he got his own book. But yeah, these things are buzzing. This Hasbro property.
Random operating memory?
I
Sure, right?
read only memory. I don't know. Somebody
Oh,
could tell us.
read-only memory.
So we should do the call-in for that.
Yeah.
Can you call in?
RAM and ROM.
Exactly.
So I have Kerry Jansen for B4
Kerry.
and Joe Barone for B5.
All right, Rom Space Knight. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Kerry.
B6.
The last one of this round is going to be a 3-pack of books, copies of Captain Marvel number 9 from 2019. Each book in the set is estimated to be a near mint or above. Top one is a first print with a Mark Brooks cover. Second one is a variant, so we're going left to right. First one's Mark Brooks. The middle cover is by Mr. J.G. Jones. And the one to the far right is a second print, which is that Angel Canero, I believe. So it's the first full appearance of the character Star.
Okay. Cool.
Coming together there in a 3-pack. I think it's cover price, $15.
Yeah.
All 3. 2 first prints and 1 second print. First full Star. She got her own book this week, or was it last week?
Last
week?
Wednesday, yeah.
Last Wednesday.
Star number 1 came out.
There it is, and that's it for this round. Sorry I didn't leave you much time, pal.
No, that's all right. Just about 20 seconds left. Take a good look at the board, folks. Let us know if you have any questions there. Batgirl B cover by Middleton up there in the A4 spot. Can't beat that 2-pack of Days of Future Past, both issues in the B3 spot for just $65.
Thanks, AG.
Estimated to be in very fine condition. And all the way over there in B6, it's the first appearance of Star, first full Star,
Chris
excuse me.
Treadwell for B6.
B6 to Chris Treadwell,
Yep.
picking up that
Yes.
3-pack for a great price of just $15.
That finishes out round number 2. Come to the halfway point. Matt, you seeing anything?
The slide is up.
I think people left that X-Men on the board for no reason. Black.
It's a great set.
So while they set up for round number 3, we're going to talk about some of the new books coming out from DC Comics this week. Starting with Batman's Grave number 4. That's the Warren Ellis series that's obviously been going on for a little bit there. Batman's investigating a murder. There's a little bit of a the movie Seven vibe to it. It's pretty cool. Good old-fashioned detective element that's missing from some of the other Batman books these days. Legion of Superheroes number 3, the Brian Michael Bendis sort of reboot of the Legion of Superheroes. Flash, new issue of Flash will be out this Wednesday. Question number 2. This is one of the DC Black Label books. This one written by Jeff Lemire. As we dive deep into the Question's history and deep. People have been digging
Did you
that.
say deep?
Oh boy. And the last one we've got featured here is a new issue of Nightwing. That'll be out this Wednesday as well. So those are just some of the new DC books at the Hall and other local comic shops near you this Wednesday.
Near me. I think this is the one closest to me.
That's
Geographically.
convenient. That's good.
Is that the case for you? Do you have a shop that's close to you where you live, Jake?
You know, I don't pay attention to what I drive by. I just come straight here every day.
You should.
Yeah.
I find it safer that way.
Taking my time. God
boys are working hard, setting up for round number 3 coming at you here in just a little bit. So stay tuned as we get into 12 fresh, all new books for your Claim It Now pleasure. Anybody check out those Joker nominations at the Oscars this morning? 11 total nominations, including, of course, Best Actor, Best Director, Best Score, Best Musical Score.
Yeah, that music was put together perfectly.
I'm thinking cinematography is probably one of the other categories they were nominated for, but that's
Best
too bad.
refrigerator set.
I'm not sure if that's a record for most nominations for a comic book related movie. Could be 11. What else would there be?
Lord of the Rings, but that was
That's
that
not
was a
comic.
That's not a comic book, that's a book.
adaptation.
Comic books. Come on, comic.
We just beat him down for that.
Oh my God! I can't
You
believe
know,
you
he
said
just
that.
jumped on you. I thought you were
I
gonna
was
bloody the
saying
kid.
same thing.
Thank you.
I'm on your side right now.
Sounds like an
Whatever.
old crotchety guy said it and like, get off my lawn. That's what that sounded like.
Pierce your toe with a mouse.
Get off my lawn. Oh my God.
AG like that. His teeth are hurt.
Hey, G, is this round 3?
This is round 3.
This is the AG
Good
round.
Lord.
Let's do it, buddy.
There, slowly but
All right,
surely.
these poor people.
A1.
Let's go.
A1 is a 2-pack right off the bat, and a great buy at that. Copies of The Daredevil, Volume 1, issues 181 and 182. So essentially the death of Elektra and then the next issue, so the fallout of it, the next issue. Both are written by the great Frank Miller, illustrated by Klaus Janson. Book price on these 2 books at this grade, a very fine plus or above, is $65. Be yours for $40.
I thought we were done with the crazy prices.
Nah,
right?
just you want to get aggressive. People are bringing it up. It's a great deal. If you don't have one, you need it. It's one of those party collections that you have to have. A2, please.
A1 for Ernest Briggs.
Ernest Briggs. Thank you, sir. AG
Really
likes
nice
to
buy.
AG's building the tension.
You know, I read a book about that. It seemed to work.
I think it's so cold in here. He's having a hard time grasping this. Really, what's going on?
That's just hot, so we're
Jesus.
short sleeve shirt.
Zenoscope Comics Grim Fairy Tales presents Wonderland issue 25 from 2014. Near mint plus the estimated grade of this book, which features a Stanley Artgerm Lau cover. So Wonderland Comics from Zenoscope issue 25 2014. Near mint plus $12.
Movies.
A3, please. This one's truly awesome. This is a copy of Justice League of America number 138 from 1977. Very fine plus or above is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages, has an awesome Neil Adams cover doing Adam Strange. Neil does Adams.
Neil Adams drawing
does
Adam
Adams.
Strange.
There's something strange about
wait
that.
A minute,
He did the cover. It's the first appearance of the Green Lantern of the 73rd century.
John Collins for A2.
Cool
A2,
book.
John
Just
Collins.
awesome cover. Look at the masthead.
Ryan Jackson for A3.
Look at the logo
Mr.
masthead.
Collins.
It's
Mr.
awesome.
Collins. Double O.
Wow. Now
Who's
look at
going home with
that.
a
John
nice
Collins.
It's got, yep.
413 variant.
Wow, that's
Very
awesome.
cool.
Is that
Alex
Alex
Ross
Ross?
doing 4.
Freebie.
Thanks,
Nice job.
John.
Thanks, John. You'll never walk alone.
And A3.
Justice League.
A3 to Ryan Jackson.
Awesome. Thanks, Ryan. The beauty. I don't usually see that one. It's a
Moving
great cover.
across to A4.
A4 is another one of those weird, hard to find. This is a copy of Spider-Man. This was an issue number 1 put out in the year 2000. Estimated to be in near mint or above condition. Take a look at the logo and the actual way that they're marketing this book here. They actually put it under a title of Urban Horror in the Mighty Marvel Tradition. So it's a Spider-Man horror book. It's called He Lives, He Prowls. Book has white pages. Peter Grist did the writing. Ken Hotz did the artwork. One of those ones that slips through the crack. Pretty cool. Urban Horror in the Mighty Marvel Tradition.
The Doc Ock with the actual octopus arms.
Yeah, kind of remarketing it. It's kind of crazy. So, yep, that's number 1.
So what's cool is this came out way back in 2000. It's got art by Kyle Holtz. Kyle Holtz is now making a name for himself as a cover artist for Marvel and is getting more and more attention. I didn't know his work went back this far. That's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a weird one. Oh, Marvel trying to reinvent itself during those bankruptcy years. Pretty interesting.
Marlon Maya for A4.
A4, it's a good $8. Good scratch ticket.
Mm-hmm.
It's a weird one. Marvel horror, especially Spider-Man.
A5.
A5 is a copy of The Avengers, issue number 38 from 1967. Very good fine condition. So looking at 445, still a really nice representative copy. Written by Roy Thomas. The cover is provided by Gil Kane. Don Heck did the interior pencils. This is the issue that Captain America leaves the team.
No.
Yeah, Avengers Volume 1, number 38, 1967. Very good find. $20.
Bob Marks for 85.
Nice buy.
Bob.
$20. Thanks, Bob.
Bob knows a good book when he sees it.
That's a nice copy, too. Red, it's not chipping. It's really nice. Be happy with it. Good price for it. A6, please. Thank you. This is a 5-pack of books, so a full set. These are Aquaman issues 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. These are from 1989. Each book in the set is estimated to be in near mint or above condition. Each book has white pages. Written by Keith Giffen. Artwork provided by Craig Swan.
Nice.
Kurt Swan. When I say Craig Ford. Kurt Swan. Sorry. The Superman, the renowned Superman artist, did this book. Keith Giffen. So a little Aquaman legend story.
You got to give respect to anybody who takes
$10.
the time to draw all
good
the
book.
little scales on Aquaman's orange top there.
Got to do it. The chainmail. Got to do it.
Yeah.
There it is. $10. Great read.
A6. That was the A6 book.
A6.
Ryan Jackson for A6.
Very nice.
Yeah, just even if you buy it set and share it with somebody, you know, you get nieces, nephews, cousins. Just a great way to get them into comics too. A $10
Brothers,
set.
cousins, former roommates. B1.
Thanks.
Spaceballs quote.
Oh.
Why are you looking at me?
They're just shooting stuff down before it's, you know.
It's a classic quote. And
Alright.
it's like looking at me.
No, this is it. Frankenstein Monster, number 14 from 1975. Very fine or above is the estimated grade of this book. Written by the great Doug Moach. Illustrated by both Ron Wilson and Klaus Janson. Klaus Janson provided the cover. Pretty cool stuff. Klaus is everywhere too, man.
Yeah,
His
it
artwork
is.
is everywhere. Yep, Frankenstein. So Frankenstein at Bay. It looks like a hell of a throwdown.
I'm not familiar with
I
this
love
one,
just the
but
way the cover is laid
I'm
out.
very
It's
into
awesome.
I'm a big
15
fan of
bucks.
the sequel, Frankenstein Monster at Montego Bay.
Montego
Michael
Bay.
Thompson for B1.
It's a great tune.
Thanks for somebody got that.
Come sing along.
Me too.
The youngins. The youngins.
I knew
Gotta
it. I
have the
was just
respect.
ignoring it.
This
Can't
is a copy
encourage
of Thor, God of Thunder, number 19 from 2014. Near mint plus is the estimated grade of this book, which is the first appearance of the character, the Minotaur, as well as Dario Ugger.
Agger, yeah.
Agger?
He's the head of Roxxon Oil, and he's currently giving the Immortal Hulk hell in his book.
All right, so
And
we got
people-
Dario and first Minotaur. And
People are speculating. Well, Christian Bale recently got cast for the third Thor movie, and people are
There it is.
or the fourth Thor movie rather, and people are speculating he'll be playing this character.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
oh, bingo, there it is. Really nice looking copy. $25. The Minotaur.
B3.
B3 is a copy of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue number 51 from 2015. Near mint plus is the estimated grade of this book, which features a Ken Garing cover, written by Kevin Eastman. It's the first appearance of the character Jenica. So Jenica in her human form, this is her first appearance of the character. She later morphs into the first female Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Cool.
So this is the first appearance of the said character. $50. Great copy. B4.
Before what?
Before or after, it's completely up to you. It's still going to get done. Detective Comics number 447 from 1975. Very fine near mint is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages. It's It's written by the great Len Wein, and it features Ernie Chan pencils, who's highly underrated. Ernie Chan could bang them out. Great artist for DC during the
Not
70s.
familiar.
Book price for this is $26. Offering here for 20. Great copy. Got the old DC bullet logo too in the left-hand corner.
Tyler Merchant for B3.
B3 to
Hey,
Tyler
Tyler.
Merchant.
Book just keeps climbing too.
Thanks, Tyler.
Jenica.
B5.
B5 is a copy of Secret Wars 2099. This is issue number 1 from 2015. Near mint plus is the estimated grade of this book, which does have its digital code. The significance with this one is the first appearance of Roberta Mendez, who was the Captain America in 2099.
Yep. And Kevin Feige has all but said that in future Marvel movies, this is the Captain America we're
Really?
going to get. Yep.
He
Wow.
also said that
Here we
Bucky
go.
was going to be Cap too at one point in time.
Well, he probably
I'm sorry.
He probably will.
Bud Butcher for B4.
B4 going to Bud
Wow,
Butcher.
it's a nice book. Thanks, bud.
It's random.
How was
Yeah,
it?
let's
I
go.
don't know what happened. It jumps up and
Mr. Butcher's got himself
Oh,
for 15%
oh,
off.
15% off. Bum, 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 bum.
Hey, is that Big Wheel?
That's Big Wheel.
Dueling Big Wheels.
John Kamoa for B5.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. $15 is a great pickup.
It is. That's a steal.
All right. And
What do we got?
B6.
About a minute left to go. B6.
This is a 2-pack of books. These are both copies of The New Mutants, Volume 1, issues number 18 and 19. Both are from 1984. That's where I left my hair. Back in 1984. Near mint to the estimated grade of both of these books. These are written by the great Chris Claremont. Artwork by Bill Sienkiewicz, who provides the pencils, inks, as well as the cover. First appearance of the character Warlock, first Magus, and also first Demon Bear, which is gonna be the big heavy. It's the worst Demon Bear ever.
unfortunately, that wasn't.
I have a sound effect for that.
Chris Treadwell for B6.
You do. You have a bear sound.
It's a great buy.
Chris
25
Treadwell,
bucks.
we invite
First
you
Demon
to
Bear. They're
call,
great copies.
call in and do your best Demon Bear impression. I bet it would sound a little bit like this.
Demon Bear was in the was in the trailer, right? Shit, the fucking wheels came off that quick.
Big Wheel. What?
Big wheel,
So
double
Jake, talk
big wheel.
about that last book on the board.
That's it.
Oh, so yeah, over in the B2 spot with 10 seconds left to go. Check it out, folks. It's Thor, God of Thunder, number 19 from 2014.
Only Monday.
Shut up, clock. That's near mint to near mint plus condition. Thank you, Matt.
I can't hit it.
First, well,
Little
that
bit.
sounds like, you know.
Call me sir. What did you do, Matt?
Listen, that's the first appearance of the Minotaur,
Call
aka
me sir,
Dario
damn it.
Auger, or Ager, who is the head of Roxxon
Ager.
Oil. And everybody thinks that Christian Bale is going to be playing him in the
him.
fourth Thor movie.
Let's do it. Clean
It's
it
a
up.
First appearance.
Zamboni.
Pick it up. It's in the B2 spot.
Zamboni.
Oh,
Thanks.
Round 4. We're doing 6 tonight. We're going 6.
Slides up.
Thanks, John.
thanks a lot, John.
Welcome. What I'm here for.
So if you've been living under a rock for the past few weeks, you might
Oh,
not
no.
know there's going to be a new Wolverine ongoing solo book coming up pretty soon. Wolverine #1 coming at you. That is going to be out on February 19th.
We got Drew Schuschel last minute for B2.
B2 going to Drew. Nice job, Drew.
Nice book.
Good pickup. So if you want to get in on this Wolverine series and lock it down, all you
Lock it down.
subscribers out there at the hall, make
Lock
sure you let us know by January. I believe that's 27th.
2020.
27th?
You should start carrying a calendar around. You're terrible
John
at this.
Kamoa's right.
Anyway, it's right there on the slide in front of you.
What did he say?
John Kamoa just put up Beta Ray Bale. I can get behind that.
I agree with that.
There's going to be a really awesome Alex Ross B cover for this first issue, which will be available if you ask for it in time. And this book is looks like it should be pretty good. This is going to happen within the confines of
The Cozy Confines?
the new mutant setting that Jonathan Hickman set up in Powers of X and House of X. So it happens in continuity. Wolverine's on the island, Krakoa, with everybody. And it's going to fit in with all the other Dawn of X
Do
titles.
you have a chart for this?
It's right up here.
Yeah, probably
Oh,
put
you
that
want
down.
you want me to provide a chart?
Yeah, I want to see the schematics of this whole story so I can follow it.
That would be handy. That would be good. They should do that.
Extra round tonight. Must be feeling good.
6 rounds. Working on number 4 coming up here in just a few moments.
You are a huge nerd.
We could be talking to anybody.
Yeah, yeah.
That could be
I was
anybody.
like, which person in this room are you speaking to?
I'm just trying to mask my cough. Week 3.
Somebody wants to know.
My
who's
cough
writing
is
that.
not
You know
loud.
who's ready?
Who's writing it?
Yeah, who's ready?
It is.
That guy.
Dude,
Yep. Yep. Don't go to. Do
What?
it.
No, that's
You
it.
know it.
What?
Think
No.
about it.
Well,
You know it. Donny Cates.
it's going to take. It's not Donny. For once, it's
Yeah,
not
always
Donny
go with
Cates.
Donny Cates.
Yeah.
When it Donny
Donny
Cates
Cates.
doing
It's
it.
not. Hold on a second.
It's Marvel's new Bendis.
Donny Cates and Frank Miller's doing the cover.
We're going to have a answer for you here in just a second.
It's one of those secret extra variants.
speaking of, did you see that Alex Trebek said that Betty White should replace him?
I could get behind that.
Not a
Really?
bad idea, actually.
Exactly.
Ben Percy is the writer on Wolverine #1. Ben Percy. With interior art by Victor
See, now you asked for it.
Bogdanovich. And cover art
See, director.
on the regular covers by Adam
Peter.
Kubert.
There you go.
I hope now you'll buy it. All right, this is round number 4.
Let's go.
Round number 4, A1.
They come around the corner. having some fun with these tonight. This is a copy of Where Creatures Roam, number 3 from 1970. Fine or above is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages, Stan Lee writing, Jack Kirby cover, and interior art. It's a reprint of Tales to Astonish number 16.
Let's go to Ryan Jackson.
Throg, baby. That's pretty cool. It was like the Easter Island statues come to life and start beating people down.
No,
It's
it's not.
Oh,
a great book,
fake
15
out.
bucks.
Preemptive. Yeah.
Nope, great stuff. Where Creatures Roam, 1970, fine or above.
Is that a premature claim?
You guys, simmer down. Simmer down. A3.
A2.
It happens from time
Simmer.
to time.
This is a copy of Captain American Wolverine Weapon X Plus. So this is a first print one-shot from 2019, Near Mint Plus. Essentially the first appearance of Weapon 30, who looks like Captain America is Weapon 30. So he's in a Weapon X suit. Pretty crazy. First print copy, Weapon Plus. $8. There's an awesome Gabrielle Delato cover too, I believe. A3, please, sir. This is a copy of the Daredevil, number 37 from 1968. Fine Plus is the estimated grade of this book, which features off-white pages. Stan Lee's writing, and Gene Colan does the cover and interior pencils. And it features an appearance of Von Doom. Look at that. Gene Colan, classic
Taking a beating.
Daredevil. Isn't it great? Look at the green, the yellow on the black mat. It's true art. I love it. Great stuff. Nice copy.
Marlon Mayo for A2.
First Weapon Plus, thank you.
All right. A4.
A4, sir, is one of this is the biggie tonight. This is a copy of The Amazing Spider-Man issue number 38 from 1966. This book is estimated to be in very fine plus condition.
Damn.
Written by Stan Lee. Steve Ditko provided the artwork and the cover. This, in fact, is Steve Ditko's last book. It's the last Spider-Man book he does.
Wow.
So this is his final issue, Steve Ditko. Second appearance of Mary Jane Watson. So the book price on this is $258. Asking $195.
So we have Joe Barone for A1. We have Bob Marks for A3.
Bob, great book. It's beautiful. Wait till you see it. The cover's awesome.
And then we have Joe Barone for A4.
Joe, that's a send-in for Joe Barone. We were going to actually grade this one ourselves, but
Nice work, Joe.
can't grade them all.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Joe. Beautiful book.
Hope that new route's working out for you.
Moving on to A5.
A5 is a copy of Journey into Mystery. It was under the Fear Itself banner. There was a little sub-story running called Fear Itself then. This is Journey into Mystery issue number 622 from 2011. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book. And this is the first appearance of, what is that character's name?
I'm going
Eichel?
with Eichel.
Eichel, IA?
Yep.
So having to do with Loki and Disney Plus. Stephanie Hans provided the cover. So first appearance of the character Eichel.
Thinking this is going to be the villain in the Loki Disney Plus TV show.
There we go. Good connection there. Eichel, I. Let's do it.
Ernest for A5.
A5, going to Ernest Briggs.
One of those ones you usually see.
Nah, it's
Strange book.
probably got trashed in a lot of dollar bins.
A6, please, AG. Here we go. Let's do the Star Blazers. Let's talk about Star Blazers here. Comico Comics Star Blazers issues 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 from 1989. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of each book in this 5X set. Each feature white pages and each is a first print. So a lot of old-time Star Blazers fans out there. Comico had the rights to them. We have a few others too that will feature in future auctions, but it's cool to see an old 80s property, right? Japanese property brought over, and they had the rights to it while it was on television. And do you remember the Star Blazers on TV?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's the first
absolutely.
comic set.
Yeah.
So pretty cool stuff. Entire 5X set, only $20. All in near mint or above. Beautiful copies.
I'm pretty sure those covers are by Ken Stacy, who did some really cool Marvel fanfare stories. But you
Michael
don't-
Thompson for A6.
That's a crazy pull. Yeah, Michael's a perfect. Yeah, he's a perfect candidate. I was more of a Battle of the Planets guy.
Okay.
That was
I
cool
missed
stuff.
Battle of the Planets.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Has got himself
what do you got?
25% off.
95% off for
25%
Michael
off.
Thompson.
If Matt had a sound effect board, he would be like rocking it right
What would
now.
that sound like?
Probably Falcon Kick.
Falcon kick?
Yeah.
Falcon kick.
Hey baby, whatever you want.
All right. Well, since we missed that opportunity, let's move on to B1.
V1.
Whatever you want.
I'm just. Hey, listen. Ran it in over there. This is a copy of Women, that's plural. Spider-Woman Alpha, #1 from 2015. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of this book, which is a first print. Does have its digital code, and it's the first time we get the Spider Ladies teaming up.
Hey, ladies.
So all the Spider Lady characters are all teaming up. That'd be Silk, Spider-Gwen, and Spider-Women, which, again, with all these different things Disney owns now, it's a matter of time till the Spider-Women show up. So $20 for this high grade. AG, don't step in it. Don't do it.
B2 AG.
Don't do it.
Wouldn't Sony have those?
No, not the
No.
animated.
No, they own everything now.
Wendell Knox for B1.
Yeah, they own
I'm
everything
going to
now.
Wendell. Wendell knows a good spec book when
Sony.
he sees it.
Speaking of Wendell, we need to talk to Wendell, don't we?
Yeah, we might have a book Wendell with us.
One of Wendell's checkbox books. This is a copy of the Action Comics 492 from 1979. Very fine near mint is the estimated grade of this book. Significance here, including the white pages, significance here it's a Whitman variant.
What?
Upper left-hand corner, you got that little Whitman logo there. These are extremely hard to find. They're low print run books, and the Whitman variants tend to get muckled. So this one's in pretty good shape. They usually get pretty beat up. So it's a nice Whitman variant. So it doesn't have the DC logo, nor is the issue number on the cover as well, which always used to irritate the hell out of me.
Yeah.
Alex Garcia for B2.
That's a cool book. $12. Nice buy. Thanks, Alex. Appreciate it.
$12 for any of those Whitmans is a really
Yeah.
good pickup. B3.
They're fun to find. This is a copy of the Star Wars issue number 33 from 2017. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of this book, which was a John Tyler Christopher exclusive. Guy was nice enough to provide us with a few. He's such a good dude. So this is a John Tyler Christopher exclusive, only less than 3,000 printed, and it's signed by John Tyler Christopher as well. If you look in the very lower left-hand corner near where Bosk's boot is, he signs his signature is so small, but it's up there. So signed by Mr. John Tyler Christopher, his exclusive variant of the bounty hunter Bosk, who someday we'll see him do something.
Clone Wars.
Such a hater.
Clone Wars, he does something?
Yeah.
See, I don't follow this. Sorry. So it exists. Good to know.
B4.
Boss variant. This is an awesome copy. True Silver Age book. Green Lantern number 42 from 1966. Very fine plus is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages. Gil Kane and Murphy Anderson teamed up on the cover. Gil Kane provides the interior pencils, and it also has a Zatanna appearance.
She's right there on
So
the cover.
really good. Yeah, early Zatanna. I love the old Green Lantern logo, too. The melting green.
I love the fish.
True 12 center.
Bud Butcher for B4.
Thanks, bud.
Here I was hoping nobody would claim that one.
I know. Oh, do you need that one?
It's one of the ones that's in my.
I didn't know that. Oh, sorry, dude.
B5.
Thanks, bud. This is a copy of DC Comics Legionnaires number 13 from 1994. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages and has an awesome Adam Hughes cover. So before Adam Hughes was Adam Hughes, he was becoming Adam Hughes. This is one of the books he became Adam Hughes on.
Was this after you became?
Are you following me there, Matt? I don't want to dazzle you.
He's not
Before
wrong.
you
I don't
became
want to.
Becoming.
I'm just telling you, $10. Adam Hughes. Great stuff. B6. B6. Last one of this round is a copy of Batman Beyond number 25 from 2018. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of this. Dave Johnson cover B. First appearance of Elena Grayson, who would be, I think, is the Batwoman Beyond, correct? So tough to find. Cover B. First Elena Grayson, who's speculated to be the Batwoman Beyond.
Right.
Ryan Jackson for B6.
B6. Ryan knows. I feel vindicated just because Ryan bought it. First, Elena Grayson. That was a great pull by Ryan, actually. Ryan, Ryan. Not Ryan Jackson, Ryan Ford.
Yep.
Great stuff. So that's it for me. Jake, you got 54
Thanks, buddy.
seconds. Make
Great
the
job.
best of
Look
it.
at that. Great job getting in under the wire there. 2 books left on the board. The B3 spot, which is the Star Wars John Tyler Christopher exclusive Bosk action figure cover, Near Mint Plus condition. And over in the B5 spot, Legionnaires, which sounds like a disease, but it's not. It's Legionnaires number
It used to be.
13,
It is.
Near Mint Plus condition with a very early Adam Hughes cover from 1994.
Legionnaire's disease.
Just $10. Am I still on the air? Call the FCC. All right, so we got
You suck, you jackass.
14 seconds left to
That's
go.
that.
Thanks.
Wow.
That's it. Let's clear it. Let's go.
Wow, I guess that was it, folks.
That's it.
You
We're
had
done.
your- You had your chance.
Bud Butcher for B5.
Whoa,
Nah, nah,
Bud
nah.
Butcher for B5. Woo!
Matt's up.
There's a slide on now.
Well,
All right.
hold on, because Mr.
Let's
Butcher
go back. What
What's-
did Bob?
cut himself a double haul.
And Steve Coldwell for B3.
All right, Steve.
All right, Bud got a double haul.
Bud got a double haul that
And
we can't see.
And
Turn back on.
oh, we're back on.
Great
got
job.
himself a nice
He's so
Steve
freaking
Ames.
nimble.
Yeah,
Like
John.
McEwen, he's so nimble.
Good job.
Congratulations,
My
Bud.
job. You just sit there and sniffle, boy.
And then and Steve Caldwell.
Holy mackerel.
Steve Caldwell got
Ah,
himself a
thanks,
Bosk
everybody.
action figure copy.
What the hell? What just happened?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
They just
All right,
cleared
keep
the
it together,
board.
man. We got 2 more rounds. Let's go.
All right, well
But
we
now
set
the
up,
slide's back.
well we set up
And
for
then
round
college
number
football.
5.
College football tonight. Let's do it.
I know.
Actually interested in this game.
Yeah.
There we go. Hey, do you have a slide?
We do. We're going to talk about the new releases, some of them anyway, coming out this week from Marvel Comics.
Marvel.
Marvel. Did I say Marvel?
Sorry,
Did I drop
I
my
couldn't
R's?
quite hear you.
No, I
Could
just
you
dropped
please
the F.
repeat what you...
Siri wants to know what the hell you're talking about, too.
Siri. Siri, what are the new releases coming out from Marvel this week? Well,
Do you have them up?
no, they're up there.
Do your best Siri
Good,
voice,
do it.
Jake.
I can't. My cough is killing me.
You still coming?
Waiting for a little visual aid, and I'll tell you folks,
I can
folks at
get
home
you.
all
I can
about-
get you lemonade.
starting with drum roll, Avengers, the third part in this Avengers storyline that's going on right now, which has been really. I know I say this about all of Jason Aaron's books, but this has been really good. Really enjoyed it quite a
Not
bit.
the tumor.
So that's out this week. Last issue sold out. We had to reorder some of those puppies because people are loving this.
Which one? The Avengers?
Yeah, the Avengers story. They're in outer space. They're fighting all sorts of different threats, and looks pretty dire.
Have they seen the dire wraiths?
They haven't gotten to the dire race or
You said dire. I
or,
figured dire
or Mark
wraiths.
Knopfler yet.
How about the Dire Straits?
So the newest issue of Valkyrie will also be out this week. One of my favorite series. Venom: The End. This is one of the one-shots that Marvel's doing with the final story of some of your favorite characters.
The final?
Final. There's going to be Captain America: The End and Captain Marvel: The End. This is
You mean The End?
Venom: The End.
Jim Morrison?
This is the end.
You should listen to that song while you read all of these.
Wow.
It's good if we had a Spotify channel.
Yeah.
Iron Man 2020 starts this week. So this is the future Iron Man, Arno Stark.
I know.
That's 6-issue
You would
limited
actually just be
series
the
starts this
present
week.
Iron Man now.
That's true. And the Revenge of Cosmic Ghost Rider number 2 is also out.
Ryan's been free for a few days, so
He's got to get it all out
he
of the
hasn't,
system.
he hasn't smiled as much
Until
as.
Wednesday.
Hey, we're not here to talk about that. It's like Fight Club.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
McEwen.
Is he just taking them on? See what they're doing.
Yes, such menaces. All right,
It's a menace.
let's get back in. I got some
Enabler.
good comics. Well, this is this round. Well, it's gonna be awesome.
In case
2 more
anybody
rounds.
Didn't know I'm an enabler.
And people go, what the hell am I doing here? Where am I? Whose baby is this? I'll buy that. What's
Round
your
number
angle?
5 coming at you in just a second.
Once
Round
AG
number
learns how to
5.
use the
Whose baby is
clock.
that?
AG's doing an amazing
I'll
job.
buy that.
AG, did you break it?
What's
I'm-
your angle?
I'm glad I'm not doing his job because I would suck at that.
I think we need
Press
to get a new
buttons.
clock.
I'm gonna do it one more time just because I'm.
I mean, someone start counting Mississippi.
What the hell's going on? Did Matt? Oh yeah, Matt actually blew the clock up.
Two
So we gotta plug it and plug it back in.
That's the one thing he's done.
I should-
Don't look at that!
I didn't see anything. I'm blind and it's upside down. I can't
Door
see.
the man behind the curtain.
All right. Holy shit!
right, you ready to go?
I sure hope this is worth it.
Ready to go? I'm ready to go. We're all ready to go.
We're all ready to go.
That looked like the Houston Texans. That whole thing.
Great.
First one out of the gate is a copy of New Mutants issue number 87 from 1990. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of this book, which is the first full appearance of Cable. So a second print copy with white pages. New Mutants number 87. $8, great buy. 8.2. One of my favorites of the night. Copy of Justice League of America issue number 217 from 1983. Near Mint is the estimated grade of this book, which features an awesome George Perez cover, which has now been merched out
Yep.
hundreds of times. So,
T-shirts.
iconic classic cover. White pages, 217. Near Mint, $12.
Yeah,
Off-
Bob Marks for A1.
A1.
Hey, Bob.
Awful Zatanna costume though. Sorry. Sorry to George Perez.
Yeah, it was not her best costume.
83.
A3 is a fantastic copy of Strange Tales 161 from 1967. Fine Minus is the estimated grade here. This book features stories with both Nick Fury and Doctor Strange. Book features off-white pages. Stan Lee did one of the written ones in the book. Jim Steranko does the cover, pencils, and inks. So Steranko is doing Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Bud Butcher for A3.
Yeah, I got Yellow Claw in it. It's pretty cool stuff. The really un-PC Yellow Claw.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean on PC?
This is an awesome copy of DC Comics Presents issue 27 from 1980. Near mint minus or above is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages, is a newsstand copy. First appearance of the character Mongol. So there he is. Look at that guy. That purple shirt. Somebody should have told him, you have a yellow face. Why are you wearing a purple shirt?
We have Steve
Hey, Mongol, why the long face?
Steve Caldwell for A2.
A2 to Steve.
Ryan Jackson for A4.
Ah, it's a great book. It's a newsstand copy. First Mongol. The guide on that's $50. So, goodbye. Thank you, Ryan.
A5.
A5 is a
Oh.
2-pack. Oh, look who it is. It's Mr. Morbius, Dr. Michael Morbius. Issues number 1 and 2 from 2016. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of these books in this 2X lot. Again, both the first prints. Number 1 features a Gabrielle Delato cover. So, first Morbius teaser trailer came out today. I thought it looked pretty interesting. Yeah, I'll give it a look. It seemed pretty cool. A little horror movie. As long as it sticks to that, it'll be fun.
Chris Treadwell for A5.
Chris Treadwell for
Actually,
A5.
the whole trailer would have fit perfectly on 30 seconds to Mars music video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So let's say Ryan's not a fan. Chris Treadwell.
I should fit really
Oh, what's he got?
Exactly. That's what I thought as well.
Oh, he got it for
Oh,
free.
I got the cod piece. Everybody wants the cod piece. So thank
Congratulations,
you,
Chris.
Those
Good
are
job.
freebies to Chris. Fun.
Lord.
Nice job.
All right, A6.
Greatest
We're
villain
gonna
ever,
go.
the cod piece.
I'm going to cosplay that next
So
week.
this is a 5X lot that we put together for you. So this was an intercompany crossover book between Marvel Comics and Top Cow Comics. So what you have is you have basically team-ups to work through both of their universes. First one here in the lots, issues number, parts 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the book, plus an 8. You had team-ups between Weapon Zero and the Silver Surfer, Cyblade and Ghost Rider. I mean, you're never going to see this again. Ghost Rider and Ballistic. Then Ballistic turns around and teams up with Wolverine. And then the last one is Silver Surfer and Weapon Zero. So the first few feature Billy Tan covers. The last few feature Joe Benitez. So El Benitez from Lady Mechanica
Very cool.
fame does the pencils in a lot of those. So pretty cool stuff put together for you. Near mint estimated grade $20 for all 5 pieces. I love the intercompany crossovers. I can't resist.
Right.
Go around the
B1.
corner for B1.
I cannot resist. This is a copy of Angela, Asgard's Assassin. So this is a first print copy from 2015. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which features the first appearance of the character Sarah, who is Angela's wife, I believe.
Okay.
Sarah. And then it also features the first appearance of Larusa, which is the second daughter of Odin, Angela being the first. So another granddaughter for Odin and also Angela's wife. First appearances of both. But yeah, Angela's super hot right now. I wish I had Magato here to tell you that. B2. B2 is a copy of The Wolverine, issue 1 from 2014. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book. This issue number 1 was illustrated and is signed by Mr. Ryan Stegman.
Nice.
You can see the little Ryan Stegman dinosaur right there. He was nice enough to sign this copy for us when we had him as a guest. Great guy and great talent.
Yeah.
Just a good dude, too. So $10 Ryan Stegman signed Wolverine number 1. B3, please. B3 is an awesome copy of the Joker number 2 from 1975. Fine to very fine is the estimated grade on this book. Features an awesome Jose Luis Garcia Lopez cover. Denny O'Neil did the writing. The one issue with this thing is it's got a little chip in the corner. So it's got a corner chip. Otherwise, this is a very fine plus book. So we have it estimated here at fine, very fine. A great buy at $25, the Joker number 2.
It's very cool. Mike Weber for B2
All right, Michael.
and Bob Marks for B3.
Thanks, Bob. Wait till you see it. It's really nice. It's in that corner chip. Yeah, Jose Luis. I love the Joker logo. That should be on
Oh,
a T-shirt.
so
Has that
good,
been on a
yeah.
shirt before?
I think I've seen
Awesome.
Stuff,
I love it. Classic 70s book. Number 2. Great book, great buy.
Going across for B4.
Thanks, AG. B4 is a copy of The Tomb of Dracula, issue number 29 from 1975. Near mint is the estimated grade of this book, which is written by Marv Wolfman. Gil Kane and Tom Palmer provided the cover. Gene Colan does the interior art. So Gil Kane, Tom Palmer, Gene Colan, and Tom Palmer on the inside. So Colan and Palmer together on the end, Kane and Palmer on the cover. Pretty awesome. This does have its Marvel value stamp, which is number 80, The Ghost Rider. So just an awesome copy of this book. Guide on it is $55, 40 bucks.
Joe Barone for B1
B1, Joe Barone.
and Bud Butcher for B4.
Oh, Bud, thank you. I love those Marvel horror books. Be good if they pull those together in some property. I'd love it.
B5.
B5 is a copy of the Catwoman Annual number 2 from 1995. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book. So this was Catwoman year 1 essentially. Illustrated by Jim Ballant, and also Jim provided the cover as well, and he signed it for us when he was here this past year. Another great guest. He and Holly Golightly. Really nice. So great copy. I love that cost, and I love the way Jim does Catwoman. Catwoman Annual number 2 from 1995. Near mint or above, signed by Jim Ballant, 15 bucks. Last one of this round is got to be a 4X lot. These are some biggies. These are copies of Guardians of the Galaxy. So the recent number 1 from 2019. Each book is estimated to be in near mint or above. All first prints. Donny Cates does the writing. So you get the cover A, which is by Greg Shaw. It's a wraparound cover. Then you get a wraparound. You get one by Bernie Wrightson. And you get the hidden variant. You get the 1 in 10. Scroach variant. So all cool stuff. So more Donny Cates property, hot stuff. I love the Bernie Wrightson one, the one that's featured in the
With the
middle.
classic Star-Lord
Yeah, it's
costume.
great stuff.
Yep. That was a pretty awesome series. Did you read that?
enjoyed
I really
Yeah.
enjoyed that one.
Yeah,
Donny Cates,
yeah.
handled
Thanos
that
is
really
dead.
well.
He's going to reincarnate.
Yeah.
It was
Dark
really cool.
Guardians.
Yeah, it was
I
really,
enjoyed
really
them.
well done. So that's a 4X lot, $30, and that's it for this round.
Very
For me.
good. All right.
And anytime you can feature Beta Ray Bill as a part of your group.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Peter's the man.
Solid.
Yep. So just under 2 minutes left to
need
go
Bill.
for this round number 5. Not too much left up on the board because you guys did just such an awesome job. But looks like there might be a couple of things still waiting, lurking.
Got one claimer, right?
Top row and the bottom row.
Got something.
Oh, that's right. We did get the.
Yeah, in the bottom row.
Okay. The bottom row is
It's got its little
got
something.
some potential. So anyway, the B5 spot is, what do we got down there? Catwoman Annual Year 1 from 1995 in near mint or better condition, signed by cover artist Jim Ballant from when he was here at the shop, as John mentioned. Jumping back up to the A6 spot, it's an intercompany crossover set. What do we got there? It's called Devil's Reign. There's 5 issues you get, all from 1996. Parts 1, 2, 3, 4, and 8, all in near mint or better condition. Pretty cool. Marvel and
Top Cow.
Top Cow. Thank you, Ryan.
Top
Jumping
Cow.
in there. Top Cow and
The
Marvel.
undisputable leader of the gang.
And then zigzagging back down to the B6 spot, it's a 4-issue
the
lot
boss. He's
of
legit.
Guardians of the Galaxy, the
above
recent
all of it.
volume written by Donny Cates. You get 4 copies of number 1, all first prints.
Top cat.
The A cover, the Bernie Wrightson hidden variant, the 1 in 10 variant, and the Jeff Shaw wraparound cover, all in near mint or better condition for just $30. You can't beat that. Love that group cover there. The 1 in 10 is very cool. So yeah, that's just about it. We're almost done with round number 5, and we'll have one final round left to go tonight. Round number 6 coming up next. Imagine the Jeopardy.
Fade to black.
The Jeopardy clock.
Hey, when
in
does
your
that
head.
throwdown start? Tomorrow again? Jeopardy throwdown?
Oh, I don't know.
Kid Jennings beating the hell out of everybody.
I know the final 2 pieces of the CW Crisis on Infinite Earths is this Wednesday.
Is it Wednesday?
I thought it was tomorrow.
Yeah,
pretty-
tomorrow, Wednesday,
Tomorrow.
I think.
Oh,
I know. I think it conclude. I think they're both tomorrow.
Yeah, they're both the same night.
Yeah, I saw an
confusing.
ad saying it was.
You guys are
Tuesday.
confusing me.
All right.
Slide
Regardless, doesn't change the fact that there are 4 different ways
room
for
is
you to
spinning.
shop
Does
the
anybody
Hall of
care?
Comics.
The room is spinning.
Spin the opposite way, you'll be fine.
Exactly. Spin the chair in the other direction.
4 different ways to shop the Hall of Comics, including the shop, where we are right now.
Oh, I love
coming
that
to you
slide.
live.
That's my favorite
Is that your
slide.
favorite slide?
It really is.
Beautiful Southborough, Massachusetts is where you'll find us in our retail store here,
I wonder if my wife's wearing a ring.
where we've been for just over.
What was
I
that?
don't know, just I'm along for the ride. So coming up on 6 years this April. This April will be 6 years here at 3 Turnpike Road, Route 9, Southborough, Massachusetts. John got really sad when I said that.
It's been a pleasure.
You can also find us on our own website, thehallofcomics.com,
Yes, I love that thing. AKA Ryan World.
aka Ryan World.
It's not Child World, it's Ryan World. HLC.com and eBay.
If you,
Presented to you by Ryan.
if you are of the eBay persuasion, you can find us under the real Hall of Comics.
Because there is a fake one.
Yeah, those
Doppelganger.
suckers.
They suck.
And coming sometime soon in the near, not too distant future, comics for $1.
How much for a buck? Wait till you see this one.
Brought to you by. You think those other two are Ryan World?
Wait till yeah. This is a real hold my beer moment.
Dive deep into this bad boy.
So
In the process,
Nah, a lot of
brought to
different
you,
ways.
brought to you by the fine folks at the Hall of Comics.
in all seriousness, it's different inventory in each location.
Right.
So it's not the same. We have different stuff, different pricing, different. So take a look at it. Appreciate the support. People coming in. People come in weekly. Keep us open here, and people shop online.
Sometimes they
Ryan
come in
does a
just to check and see
phenomenal
if we have a
Ryan,
pulse.
John,
Yep.
these guys dig it out, man.
And the
Matt.
online inventory is not in the shop, so it is not on the sales floor. So we've had some folks come in looking for online inventory on the sales floor. It's housed in a separate location. So if you're local, you can place an order on both eBay and Holocomics, and you can have the ability to pick it up in store.
So you don't have to
avoid the
pay shipping.
Exactly.
But I'm glad you said that because that reminds me. Because one of the things that the shop, the Holocomics, is going to do is we're going to expand all of our back issues. So we have a really nice set of back issues now that get rotated out. John and Matt and Ryan do a phenomenal job rotating the inventory, putting in new stuff, repricing it. So we're going to expand that because what we're finding is a lot of shops don't have room where they're all new comics, and we want to be comics across the board. It's all we do. We don't sell anything but comic books. So we had that dude come in at the end of the year, walked in the shop and looked around, and it's like, wow, all you have is comics. I'm like, yeah, that's the friggin' point.
Yeah, we're a comic book
That's
shop.
why we're called the
It was
Hall of
a
Comics.
great. I should have got a tape quote because it was beautiful. I was like, yeah, because that's what we do. So, different ways to shop the hall. Guys work hard here. Jake does a great job presenting. We appreciate the support. This is going to be the last round of the night. Let's see if we can bang it out. I try to put some cool, eclectic stuff here at a great price. Last round, going home strong. Let's do it.
A1.
A1.
Give it to me.
A1, first one out of the gate. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Teach Karate. Issue number 1 from 1987. Don't crane the camera down, AG.
You know, I don't know karate,
1987.
but I
Near
know
mint is the
karate.
estimated grade. First print, really low print run on the book. Come to find out, guide on it is $20. Does have white pages. This is a Johnny Mac find.
RJ Large for A1.
Ah, Jay, here it is. I
And,
went
and
at-
RJ, it's the authorized training manual.
The
So it's
authorized training manual. Yeah,
training
so it's
manual
worked
with
in
that.
conjunction with
And-
Mirage Studios.
What?
You got it for 25%.
Ah, 25 off it? That's awesome. RJ's a big
Cue the
Turtles guy.
fireworks.
Yeah, does he already have that one?
I don't know.
Yes. RJ, do you already? I'm curious. Because as a knockdown Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan, it's always cool to find something new. A2. A2 is one of my favorites tonight. It's a copy of Godzilla, King of Monsters. So the Marvel book from number 5 from 1977. Near mint minus the estimated grade of this book, which has white to off-white pages and has Herb Trimpe cover and artwork. So just an awesome copy of Godzilla, King of Monsters, number 5, the old 35 center. Remember it well, $15.
RJ says no, he didn't have that one.
Ah, that's awesome. Cool. A3. That's fun. Now we need Tina King to get Yahtzee. This is a copy of Star Wars number 7 from 2015. Near mint plus is the estimated grade of this book, which is a 1 in 100 John Cassidy sketch variant.
Wow.
So a 1 in 100, $25. So this was the one-off story within for Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yep.
The
Those are
classic
good.
Obi-Wan. Yeah, so pretty cool right in the middle of the run. But the 1 in 100 John Cassidy sketch variant, $25.
Near-
Marlon Maya for A2.
Wow, I love the Godzilla. We actually have a whole run of Godzilla here in the shop, issues 1 to 24. We just put it up on the wall. Just great stuff. I loved it.
E4.
A4 is a copy of Adventure Comics number 438 from 1975. Very fine plus is the estimated grade of this book, which has white pages, has an awesome Jim Aparo cover, has Ernie Chan pencils. Jim Aparo provides the inks, and Howard Shakin actually does a side story in this as well. Guide on this book is $26. Very fine plus. Jim Corrigan, baby, the Spectre. A5, I love the layout of the book too. This in the A5 slot is a copy of Batman No Man's Land issue 0 from 1999. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which is part of the No Man's Land Ground Zero. Written by Greg Rucker. Greg Land provides the interior pencils. It's the first appearance of Helena Bertinelli, the Huntress, as Batgirl. So Valerie Bertinelli has to take over as Batgirl for a while in this Batman No Man's Land. It's the first time that happens.
Was that
Huntress is Batgirl.
after she divorced Eddie Van Halen?
Valerie Bertinelli, yeah, that was all Schneider's fault. A6. A6 is a 2-pack of books. These are copies of Ultimate Spider-Man issues number 79 and 80. These are from 2005. Near mint or above is the estimated grade on both of these books, which feature the first cameo and first full appearance of the Ultimate Moon Knight. Not Moon Knight, it's the Ultimate Moon Knight.
The last Moon Knight.
Yes. Final Moon Knights, yeah. First appearance of the Ultimate. Who knows which version they're going to use? No one knows. B1. B1 is a copy of a Venom Lethal Protector issue 1 from 1993. Near mint plus is the estimated grade of this book, which features that old red foil cover. It's the first solo Venom series. This is a really high grade. It's like near mint plus. I think this might be a legit 9.8. It's a beautiful copy. It's definitely a 9.6. I'm going out on a limb with that one. So let's do it. $20. Great deal.
Mark Spector for A6.
B2, Mark Spector. Ultimate Moon Knight with the Moon Knight. Is that the ultimate Mark Spector?
It is.
All right. I love that guy.
Ant Spav for B1.
All right. Nice buy. $20. First time buy. All right. Awesome. Thank you. Always fun.
B2.
B2 is a copy of The Ghost Rider, issue number 12 from 2007. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which was a World War Hulk tie-in book. Always cool. This one features an awesome Gabrielle Delato cover. So Ghost Rider number 12, 2007, near mint or above, $8. B3, please, good sir. Coming down the stretch here. There he is again, that friggin' ECMO. Copy of Marvel Feature, number 3, featuring the Defenders from 1972. Fine to very fine is the estimated grade of this book. Features off-white pages, written by Roy Thomas. Ross Andrew provided the pencils. Bill Everett the inks. Gil Kane the cover.
Jesus.
And it's the final appearance of the Defenders in Marvel Feature. So they get their own book. So first appearance of the Defenders was number 1, number 2, number 3. So essentially the third appearance of the Defenders before they get their own book. And that bastard Ekmu's in it too again. Guy's everywhere. So great looking book, square bound, fine to very fine. So 775, really nice book.
Bob Marks for B3.
You can be happy with that one, Bob. Square bound, the old horsehair glue, staple them, then glue them.
Cover's so cool.
Marlon Maya for B2.
Oh, yeah, great pickup, $8. Nice book. Gabrielle Gelato cover. Ghost Rider choking the hell out of the Hulk.
Who's got himself a double haul
Nice.
that
Ding,
one.
ding, 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 ding.
Cool. So both of them found in this round.
with a nice Avengers Alex Ross.
Oh, that's awesome. So that's a freebie. That's Marlon?
Yep.
Awesome. Thanks, bud.
All right. B4.
4 minutes left in the night. 2-pack. Let's do it. Copies of the X-Men, issues number 4 and 5 from 1992. Near mint is the estimated grade on each one of these books. Written by John Byrne. Cover and pencils by Jim Lee. Scott Williams does the cover in the inks. First full and first cameo, Omega Red. So first cameo, first full, Omega Red. Both have white pages. I love that character. He'd be great in a...
Well, he's going to be in the new...
I hope he's going to be in something.
That Wolverine ongoing series we mentioned on the slide earlier.
I like Omega Red. He's
We're gonna get back
great.
to him.
He's a real legit alpha level villain. He's awesome. So first cameo and first full of the character, 4 and 5, 1992. Name it. 25 for the pair. B5. 2 more. This is, I always love this 2-pack. These are copies of the one-shot Superman Forever. So both the deluxe editions, so really high quality, high grade, heavy paper stock. Both have covers by Alex Ross. The one on the left is the limited edition, regular edition, excuse me. The one on the right is limited edition Lenticular cover. Lenticular cover. Easy for you to say. If you move it left and right, we get a little bit of motion. Give me some motion. Don't wiggle it too much. Don't break it. All right, looks good. $15 for the pair. Great buys are in awesome shape. Last one of the night, AG. Great job, buddy. This one is one that been only give me a heads up on. It's a copy of the Daredevil number 241. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of this book, which features a Mike Zeck cover and interior pencils by Todd McFarlane.
Whoa. This
Yeah.
is unique.
Johnny Mac?
Yeah.
I knew once I said it,
This is
Johnny
what I
Mac
was
was got a
talking
claim
about.
on this one. So Johnny Mac, so Todd McFarlane pencils, which is for Daredevil.
Ditto. It's the only issue I found.
Pretty cool
that he
stuff. $10.
Ryan Jackson for B6.
B6 to Ryan Jackson.
Yeah, isn't that a great one?
Yeah, Mike Zeck covers.
Mike Zeck covers it. It's in great shape too. But yeah, McFarlane, Johnny Mac. I had to say Sue Albinoli's name 3 times contractually.
Is
2
he
minutes.
appearing?
2 minutes
No, he
left
will
to
because I'll
go.
mention him again. It's like Beetlejuice.
2 minutes left to go for our final round of the night. Great job.
That's it.
John bringing it home.
Bring it on.
Got a few goodies still left on the board. We're gonna
First, we'll make it red.
backtrack here a little bit and take a look at what's up there in the A3 spot. Star Wars number 7 from 2015 is in near mint to near mint plus condition. That is the 1 in 100 sketch variant by John Cassidy, featuring none other than
Kenobi.
Obi-Wan.
General Kenobi.
It's a name I haven't heard since last
That's
time.
because you've been hiding.
He is coming back. Over in the A4 spot, Adventure Comics number 438 from 1975.
Michael Thompson for A4.
That's a nice.
A4.
Look at
is
a
going
masthead
to
on that thing too. I was just gonna say the logo needs a
Yeah.
T-shirt too.
Michael didn't even want me to finish
Be a
the
great
description.
just that on a T-shirt.
Got
That's
Chris
what I
Treadwell for B4.
Nice.
B4. Chris Treadwell likes his Omega Red.
Yeah, it's good. Such a great character.
I'm going to invent a drink and call it Omega
The
Red.
Omega Red. That's a
David
good idea.
Morgan for A5.
Who? Which Morgan? David Morgan.
David.
The David Morgan?
Valerie Bertinelli. That was all one day at a time, right?
A5.
Yeah. Yep. Coming down to
Thank
the wire
God,
here,
thank God you and I are
folks.
close age-wise, because the
Yeah.
rest of these
No, they're
jamokes
lost.
are just
They're lost. All right, what do we got left down there in the B5 spot? I didn't get to that one yet. B5 Superman Forever 2-issue lot.
Who
You
is
get the
this Superman?
Deluxe Limited Lenticular Edition and the regular edition, both featuring Alex Ross
48.
cover art from 1998 in near mint to near mint plus condition. The lenticular cover will blow your kids' minds. Why don't you pick that up and just show them what real 3D special effects are
They all
like?
adore him.
$15, B5. Get it today. 12 seconds. And we're about to bring this thing to a close. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. This has been Jake, John, Ryan, AG, and
Great
Matt.
job, everybody.
At
The
the Hall
guys,
of Comics.
Everybody here behind the scenes. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Really appreciate the support of the shop. Ryan will get the invoices out, but in all sincerity, man, these guys do a phenomenal job pulling this together every week. So, Ryan and John with the inventory, AG with the present, and Jake with all the visuals in the presentation. Matty Mo just keeping it together somehow. Great job, everybody.
Michael Thompson for B5.
B5 going to Michael
for a
Thompson.
two-packer.
Another amazing
We'll just stay
round.
here all night.
You guys are awesome.
Who's winning
Thank
the
you
game
so
tonight?
much.
Jake, you know nothing about it. You know nothing about this game tonight. So it's either
You know nothing,
Clemson,
Jake Johnson.
Clemson, or LSU. They
Oof.
both call themselves the Tigers, and they
Purple
both
or
call the
orange?
places they play Death Valley. That's
that
crazy.
possible?
So
Jake,
LSU,
is the
Louisiana.
Purple or orange?
No, don't do it.
Oh,
Don't do colors.
I can't do colors?
Clemson or LSU.
I'm going to say Clemson.
All right, Clemson tonight. We'll see. Dabo
You went
Sweetie,
with
you're
the
11.
What do I get if I win?
Orange.
We're
Nothing.
A hearty
Yeah.
handshake.
Which
Yeah,
one's
high five.
orange?
Chris, high five.
Clemson is? I picked the right one. All right, we're going to be back next week, folks.
Next week?
January 20th, Monday night,
I don't see
6:30.
5 in your music.
Yeah, no shit.
Shut up, Siri.
Pull the cord.
All right, have a good night.